Summertime, springtime coyotes, the fur can be about useless. Seems like maybe the first couple weeks of July you could actually tan some of it. I have done that. But this video is going to be about preserving the skull so that you can utilize it as a trophy, and how to dispose properly of a fur bearer that has mange. Stay tuned. Right here we got a coyote yesterday during the day, and I was pretty proud of it. Called it in with diaphragm calls. Super pumped. It is an adult coyote, but it looks like a whole hell of a lot of nothing because it has the mange really bad. So I'm going to show you guys how to keep that skull trophy. Unfortunately, you're going to have to let it sit in the ground for quite some time. I may let it sit in the ground for a year or two. Whoops. Wind's blowing my netting around, but I'm going to leave it sit in the ground for a year or two. When you leave them in the ground that long, the teeth generally like to fall out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this window screen and secure it with some rubber bands around it. And I've got enough. If the rubber bands deteriorate, it'll still make a nice basket and hold all my teeth in there. So when I do, or when it does come time to excavate the head area anyhow of the hole, all my teeth will be there, and that's always a fun day. And I actually have a few in the backyard right now, so maybe I'll dig one up and show you guys what it looks like. All right, here's what this guy looks like with the window screen and rubber banded up. Got lots of excess screen on there to protect them teeth when they fall out. That way I can recover them and glue them back into the skull if they do fall out. Let's get this guy buried for a year or two, and we'll try to get him below the frost line. That way those teeth don't freeze and crack. All right, very good sized hole excavated here that we're getting him into. I didn't drag him across the yard or anything. I transported him totally on this industrial piece of cardboard, real thick, and kept him on the back of that in the back of my truck bed, and I'll just take that and burn it in my burn barrel. But we got a pretty deep hole there. We're probably about 3.5 feet down, and we don't want any of this guy, being exposed. We have to reposition him a little bit. Get the tail down in there. Got her skull protected. We'll be able to come check him out in a year or two down below the frost line, hopefully. If not, oh well. We did help out the deer fawns and the turkey poults. Would be nice to recover his skull, but if we don't, no big deal. And as you can see, I put these logs on top. And you know, I've got some deer skulls and some more coyotes in here. Just their skulls. This is actually the first one that I've had mange so bad that I couldn't save anything, which is unfortunate. But we'll get him buried in a nice deep hole, and we'll put some logs on top of them like this so nothing can pull them out, and we won't transmit the mange to any other critters. If you're following the black bear population right now, there is a horrible outbreak of mange in Pennsylvania black bears. So do your part and take care of these critters that are highly infected, and we'll have better fur for the fur taking season, and we'll help the bears out, and we'll also be taking out these real sick fur bears. Get this in the burn barrel. Something else you can do if you don't want to dig holes is burn them. Burn the critters. Don't leave them lay in the woods. Where other critters can get infected with them. Do your part to keep these fur bears healthy, so that we might be able to harvest some good fur come fur season. Nice tight pile of logs around all that fresh dirt. If you're a hunter, you know animals. Fresh dirt means they're gonna dig. Remember, another option is to burn them. Bonfire style. Start with a good base of wood and just burn them right up. So there's nothing left.